If you're having trouble getting recruiters and hiring managers to pay attention to you as a candidate, this one is for you. I was recently listening to a podcast where they said something so valuable, which was, think about the phrase, pay attention. Pay attention. You have got to pay something to these recruiters and hiring managers, and I'm not talking money, in order to hold their attention. And the payment I'm talking about is you doing it differently. You've got to disrupt the process so that they are suddenly woken up and will look at you. Now, there are several places in the hiring process that you do this, and this is why we call it disruptive job search over at Work It Daily. It first starts in the way that you create things like your resume and your LinkedIn profile. If you aren't using the formats that make it really easy for a recruiter to skim and immediately go, oh, ding, 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 this person meets the main criteria, you're missing out. You're being tossed. Secondly, if you're sleeping on the idea of using a connection story to show them why you want to work for the company, you're missing out. Okay. Now that connection story gets used in things like a disruptive cover letter or in your networking outreach. And it is a game changer as a way to get them to want to screen you in instead of screening you out. If you're not managing how you deliver your answers to behavioral questions, you know, those open-ended questions they ask you about, if you don't have that process succinct with a storytelling format that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, you're missing out. These are just a few examples of how disruptive job search gets them to pay attention. And I cannot stress that to you enough. You're going to have to invest some time and energy. That's the pay part, into learning how to do these disruptive techniques, which, by the way, don't take any more time and, quite frankly, are a lot easier to do once you learn them in order to get your job. But here's the upside. Here's the benefit to you, and it's a financial benefit. When you do this, you look so much better than everybody else that you then become the candidate they want. And once they want you, you're in the driver's seat. You can negotiate higher pay, different benefits, working remote, whatever it is, because once they want you, they're willing to be more flexible because they want to get you, right? So, does that make sense? If you want them to pay attention to you, you've got to invest. That's the pay part. And once you learn how to do this, you're going to start getting the results that you want and deserve. I hope that made sense. Keep the questions coming. Like and follow me here for a lot more tips on disruptive job search. And if you'd really like to speed it up, you know what to do. Come let me career coach you over at workitdaily.com. I've got a 7-day risk-free trial so you can get instant access and see if it's for you. Good luck. Go get them.